Oh. Do you know?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Here we go. We're going to start right now.
No.
Okay. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Today is Tuesday. I forgot to update my script. So 21st. Today is Tuesday, July 21st. Yes. This is Topless Toy Talk. We are your most unnecessary podcast for the Cybertron era. And I am your host.
And I'm your better host. And we are happy that you're here with us this evening. And also, special shout out to Jackpot Toys for
our tagline,
most unnecessary. So I would concur. That one's the one that made me laugh. We had a couple other submissions, but this is the one that made me laugh. And so that's what we tend to go with, is whatever makes me laugh.
General consensus is whatever makes her happy is, I guess, what we do.
Happy life.
This used to
happy
be
life, happy life.
My idea for a show, and we would talk about toys, and now she's here, and we just...
you invite me, I take over. What are you going to do?
Talk to people about things that aren't toys.
Yep. So if you would like to have a most unnecessary or other type of tagline featured in a future show,
submit your idea.
Yes, let us know. They'll be in the Instagram stories.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
So we have a lot of new names here tonight. Some seasoned names. I was going to say old, but old doesn't sound right. So I was struggling with that word for a second.
Season doesn't sound right either.
Season doesn't sound right either. Legacy? I don't know. What do I call that?
Familiar?
Familiar. That's a good word. So we have Wolf Chaser, aka Somebody's, who has been a friend here for a long time, followed us all the way from the clock. So I appreciate that.
He actually made comments yesterday.
Oh, oopsies.
So he's 24 hours early. So he's technically the first, but the first today is
Amen Animations. Hello. That is the new name.
Yeah, new name. Thank you for being here. Welcome. And we also have
Agent Z-Man, the agent that never sleeps,
who
was a previous guest here on Topless Toy Talk.
I would like to thank you for staying up late to join us, but I feel like this is just your nature. So,
also still thank you.
Keep doing you.
And then we have S. Morrow Steve. Hello.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
And Lydia 55560.
I'm happy that you gave all the numbers.
I did. And Sirdork, hello.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
Who invited him? And the infamous
Strong Power Blizzard.
And returning, new but returning. We appreciate you coming back twice.
Yes, Cyberman, who we saw in IRL.
IRL from ButtCon.
Yeah. It was a good time.
What's good, people? Everything's good.
All of it. All of it's great.
Yes.
So, thank you for joining us. So we have
veterans.
Yes.
There you go.
That's a better word. Why can't I think of those words?
You're not good on the spot.
No, I'm not. So you are good on the spot in text form.
Right.
I am.
If you confront me to my face, I'm just gonna hug you.
You're just gonna get real.
I can't get awkward via verbal, and I don't have the keyboard to type it out.
I
so
know.
I'm just
There's something about being able to type it
via
out.
Physical.
You can do that. So we have a very special guest. I mean, they are all special here, but this is a super special guest who I have to tell this story. I like to always give, I like to make everybody else's introduction personal about me, right? So this person, I like to think of it was kind of like a gateway drug. So Robert here ran across this person's like toy photography, and it was at that moment he was like, oh, that's a thing. That's a thing people do. Hey, Sarah, can I start collecting some more stuff? And so I kind of blame this person for the ever expanding hobby, hit to the wallet, because if it was not for his channel and photography, this one, we might not be here today. He really was that entry point for us, and especially for you, getting all the things that you do. So thank you. And also
there was a question there. That wasn't like a heartfelt thank you. There was an inflection on the end.
No. I'm being silly. So we are bringing on the one, the only.
Come on, keep it going. Keep talking.
Still the only. Why are you not ready for this? The one, the only. Jared Middleton.
Hey. Well, and sorry all at the same time for being the ultimate enabler, I guess. Even though your Sarah, your like handle is like enabler.
It
right?
is. It is. So I
Perfect.
point the finger. What is that saying? When you point the finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing back at you. It's probably much more.
That's the one. That's what I was thinking for sure. But thanks for having me on. Thanks for the invite, and I think the stuff you guys do is like always like legitimately hilarious. Like the first one I think of is like there's one where Sarah's trying to be all like sensual and like licking like an Optimus Prime, and he's just like, "Don't lick my toys." And it's like nobody's doing that kind of stuff around here in the toy online world. Like you guys go. That's like seriously, like no one's doing that kind of thing. Like you would think there's only so many ways you can be creative about making content about toys, but you would be wrong to say that. Clearly,
you could definitely just lick your toys.
Yeah,
you could put peanut butter in them.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that one.
People are still upset about that. People are still commenting. I'm just like, wow, I never would have thought that sticking peanut butter in the front of a sound wave would like enrage the internet.
I knew. I generally try not to do race bait content because it's just not what I'm out for. But every once in a while, I'm just like, I wonder what would happen.
Nice work. Nice work. Job well done.
Thank you.
So for those uneducated people living under a rock who don't know you, who are you, what do you do, and some of that essential information like mother's maiden name, grade school, first social. Car, all that stuff would also be really helpful too.
Well, I'm a Leo. My shoe size is 11, and I was born with one webbed toe.
Really?
I'm taking
actually 2. Well, I guess there's one web but 2 toes.
Is it the big toe and the second toe, or like that?
No, it's like randomly. It's like 2 of the middle ones.
Huh. Yeah. That's wild.
So it doesn't have much like actual functionality to it. If I could swim faster, that would have been cool, but I don't really think it's really helping with that. So that's me. So
I like those.
Thanks, guys. My name's Jared. You might know me online. I'm Sirdork, and I do toy photography, and I make YouTube videos about toys and that kind of thing. Just, like everybody else. This is Venom. He's being very much. He's always just has to be in the middle of everything, but it's okay.
Perfect. Just like a cat.
Yeah. Literally, quite literally. But that's me.
Very good.
And I'm just gonna throw this out before I forget, real quick, because I always do. In the upper right or left corner, depending on your orientation, there's a QR code, and you can scan that, and it will take you to Jared's website, and you can find out what he's got going on and all that stuff.
Yep. So I got
awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Get all the QR, the fancy things. Rob loves to do this sort of stuff.
I like gadgets.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Cool. Yeah. Well, there it is. Appreciate that.
So our first question, because we never know where we're going to go off on the rails here, is
okay. Here we go.
What was your first like? Oh, sorry, I'm getting myself confused here. What toys did you have growing up, and do you still have any of them?
I don't have a lot that I had as a kid anymore, but I had a lot of just pretty typical stuff. A lot of Star Wars. It's funny because I had a lot of Ninja Turtles, but as an adult, I don't care about Ninja Turtles. I feel like I'm like the only guy that doesn't care about Ninja Turtles. It's really weird. They're cool, they're fine, but I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one. Street Sharks was a big one. I have 2 older Street Sharks from when I was a kid. And like Superman and just like the basic stuff. So pretty like as a kid, you like something, you grow out of it, and your mom sells it at a garage sale or something. So there's not a whole lot of it I had, and then eventually it comes back to you and you're like, why did I get rid of this? And so when you grow up and you're an adult and you start buying stuff, and then so most of the collection is that. I do have one other figure from when I was maybe like 12 or 13. I have like a Toy Biz Silver Surfer, and it's so freaking cool. Like I remember thinking like, wow, this is so posable. I didn't know what the word articulated even was. And now, yeah, it's still in there. It still holds up.
I'm telling you, the Toy Biz stuff, like, that was prime. I don't know. Stuff is good now too, but they really that's where they really kind of got going. But
yeah, I feel like like that was the first to like really take a huge step to be like, wow, look at all these joints and stuff. Like I remember like audibly thinking like, wow, this toy is, you could, and that's like, you know, our whole world now is that exact thing. So
like I still remember it. I think my favorite figure, and I wish there's times I think about tracking one down and buying it. Like they have money, but I've looked them up. But when you see it now, it's just like, that's not that cool. But it was, you know, the Spider-Man, like the highly articulated Spider-Man from back in, you know, early 2000s, where
the big one,
I think it was like, yeah, it was smaller.
Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of a much different one.
I swear it was Toy Biz. I'll see if I can find it here in a minute.
There was one like, I don't know, 15 whatever inch or 18-inch Spider-Man, and it was like a Tobey Maguire style Spider-Man, and he had like the fingers you can move around too.
So the one
yeah, that one was crazy.
It was just the middle too that like went up and down.
Right.
I'm
sure they're from the same era.
Yeah,
something.
but like I remember when I had that. Actually, I didn't even have it. A family member had it.
Oh, probably one of your cousins.
Yeah, and
it's always the cousins. They got all the better stuff. Come on.
And I was like, man, I wish I had this one.
Oh, okay, no, that's way further back then.
And I try, but like now, if you try and find it on eBay, like it's there, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not sure it's worth it. You know, people are selling it, but is it worth the money? And
what's it going for? Is it like?
Let me see if I can find one. I mean, it wasn't that much, to be honest.
Because if like you might look at it right now and be like, yeah, but once you open it and you hold it in your hand, you might kind of like be transported back.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it would be worth it.
Have you bought anything where you had it as a kid and then you got it, you went to eBay and you rebought that?
I don't have a lot. Like I have the nostalgia for sure, but I don't have a huge desire to like want to get something I used to have. But I feel like the last time I kind of wanted to do that was the Hasbro did those Star Wars Unleashed figures.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember those? And so they're all these just like, they're almost like a statue, and they were just like, all their flagship, Luke and Darth Vader and Darth Maul, and they're all just like these crazy cool, like sculpted, like crazy posed versions of it, and then they were so cool. And there was a little bit where I was like, I should get these, and I have one of them.
Nice.
That was it.
I see stuff. I don't collect too much. I mean, this one will tell you that I collect whatever, though. I don't feel like I collect that much. I collect if somebody. No, I don't collect toys or action figures. But the problem is, if somebody gives something to me, I immediately form an emotional attachment as soon as it hits my hand, and I can never let it go. So
because someone gave it to you, or just because
they gave it to me and like I touched it. It's like immediate, like I can't, like I have every greeting card anyone's ever sent me, like all the Christmas, like it's a problem. It's a situation.
So, I would classify you more as a hoarder.
Yeah, no, I definitely have hoarder tendencies.
Hoarder versus collector.
Yes.
It's a familiar topic here.
But I have been seeing like the ones that I kind of like look every now and then on eBay are those, do you remember those hand puppets that Pizza Hut used to have, that it was like a Eureka's Castle. I think we might be Land Before Time. There's a Land Before Time, Eureka's Castle. I've been seeing those every once in a while, and we saw one at like a toy, like a convention, a toy show recently, and I almost got it, but it just really wasn't high enough quality. But I've been scoping those out a little bit, like, I need the Eureka's Castle, and I need the Land Before Time hand puppets.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Googling them now, and there's other stuff coming up too that isn't that's making me also go like, whoa, I remember that. And it's just so yeah, that's cool.
And that's why we spend all our money on toys, is because of
It is.
I know. It's like one thing that because I used to collect a bunch of different stuff, like just like didn't matter what it was. If it was something I liked, I just wanted all of it. And I've had to give myself like such specific rules. It's like I can go as much as I want with action figures. And the only other thing that I really collect a lot of is Pokemon plush, which no one really sees that on any of these. Like I've been doing it longer than figures. And so if it's not either of those two things, I'm not gonna engage. There might be other things.
Okay, but
those are the two things.
Okay, yeah,
Are
you got her attention.
All right, I'm in. I'm clocked in right now. I'm locked into
There's
this
your
conversation. So the plushes, do you do like the small ones, the medium sized ones, or do you get into some of the mega Pokemon plushes?
Pretty much all of them. I do have some big ones. Just pretty much anything that I think is cool. I'm like, oh, that's this one's. I want this one now. And actually, you know what? I did do the thing where I went to eBay and bought an old one. I bought the old fat Pikachu that I had as a kid
very cool.
So I did do that. But yeah, just about anything. Like I have a couple like giant, massive ones that I won at like a fair or something. Like they're like hanging on my ceiling, and it's like a whole entire wall that's just like kind of like the wall that you guys have back there, but it's Pokemon. And
I was gonna ask how you display or what you do with the plushes. Like,
well, it's like you kind of start out with a shelf, and then like the shelves get full, and then you start like piling them on top of the shelf, and then you like put up a new shelf next to it that doesn't even match. So there's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to it, but
so just the same as anything else. Got it.
Yeah, but the a plush does there's so much more surface area, they take up so much more space, so they're not super convenient to collect.
Yeah, I mean ours are scattered throughout the house. So
I have
an ever-growing like collection of Totoros, and that's the upstairs living room couch. It has because there's a whole bunch of little ones. So I think there's like 10 Totoros on the formal living room couch upstairs. Cool. And then we have the Pokemon plushes that are pillows on the media room.
As like throw pillows. Well, they're the Squishmallow form, so they're
yeah. I've got a few Squishmallows.
And so those work really well there, and then the rest of them are all piled up on the guest bed.
The guest bed.
So when my parents come over, they have to move all the Pokemon.
If anybody wants to jump into a bed full of
oh man, plushies. I wouldn't move them. I would just go and just like snuggle with them all.
That's what I would do if I went in somebody's house and there was like, "This is where you're sleeping." I'd be like, "Perfect."
Cool. All right, that's awesome. Common ground there for sure.
We used to have a very adult upper floor. So we have the basement, where this is, and then our main floor of our house, and it used to be very adult-esque. And
it's devolved heavily.
It's slowly devolved into chaos, like the rest of the house, which I blame you for.
It is a little my fault.
It started with dinosaurs. So it was like a couple
Well, actually, it stared with that, and then he got me the Lego Titanic one year for Christmas. I don't know if you go down the Lego train, but
I don't. I really don't, but I know
neither
it's huge.
do I, because
it is huge. And so there's only 2 tables in our house that the Lego Titanic fits on. Our kitchen table, which I suppose that was an option.
Nice.
Or it's like the entryway table. So the Lego Titanic is the first thing someone sees when they walk into our house.
And like, oh, that's the kind of house I'm walking into right now. Okay. Well, I'm sure that's probably a really great kind of like conversation piece for anyone who comes over, and you kind of.
It's like, how can I pick that up now?
Do people actually ask that?
No,
no, we haven't had anybody yet, but it's only a matter of time. I would ask that just to mess with somebody.
So big.
I feel like so when people come to your house, they're always like, wow, there's just there's so much to look at. It's like, I don't even, because that's usually what
go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's usually what I get to at my house.
Yeah. And while Rob's bringing something up, so we got married last year, and we
Congrats.
had, thank you. And so we had whoever does this, right? Like people like us, we had a barbecue the night before our wedding at our house. And so I had all these family members over, and it was so funny because my uncle and I were running down the stairs to try and show people the collection to capture their reactions to see all of this behind. And it was all like, oh, wow. So do you get anything like that when you have people over where they're just not sure how to react with your collection?
Yeah, definitely. Like it's sometimes it's like it it feels like an underwhelming reaction because it's just like, oh cool, but like I feel like that's kind of a defensive thing. But the thing I liked about your story, because you said like it was your parents that brought the other guests in to show your collection.
Oh, it was my uncle. My
It was your
uncle and
uncle.
I were
Yeah.
racing down the stairs
Yeah, I
to
was
try
like-
and capture other people's reactions.
I'm like, this is a nice
Okay.
wear wedding. Let's not run down carpeted stairs. Like,
But the fact that your uncle was so like, I don't know, proud enough of your collection that he wanted to be, to see the other people's reaction. Like I think that's really cool. Like um there was one time, I don't remember why, my girlfriend's family was in my house, and I was so proud of her. Like when I didn't even do anything. She was the one pointing and showing everyone what everything was, and I was just like, you're doing so good. And like I was so proud, and so seeing someone else be the one to show, and like
Mhm.
that's a lot. Like that's cool.
It sounds like you got a good one.
For sure. Definitely. Also an enabler.
the
It
enablers
happens.
are the problem,
We
right?
are.
Like,
We are.
I don't know. Again, I keep trying to refine my scope too, and it just
I'm just like, whatever makes you happy, and then I forget that having too much stuff doesn't make you happy.
because I used to be able to show her something, be like, hey, what do you think about this? Should I get it? It doesn't really fit, and she would often be like, I don't know, it's cool, but like it doesn't fit. But now she's just like, whatever, I don't care anymore. And so,
Oh man.
so you're even worse than you used to be.
I know. I'm very problematic.
Man. Yeah, it's all out of love though.
Yep, decorative pillows.
Maybe, I don't know. Is it out of love? Do you do that out of love?
Are you wanting to show
I
the
can't find the thing
Spider-Man?
I'm looking
Okay, it's
for.
fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
I would love to go to our wheel of questions here. So our wheel
All
of
right.
questions
Yeah.
is I'm going to make you do that.
Let's go
It's
right
a
into it.
conglomeration of different questions. Some of them are things we've asked in the past, but I did create a few new ones, and it is wherever the wheel spins here. Is
Wherever
where
the
we
wheel
land.
spins.
People like the wheel, and so
I
you
do.
just like to go
I
right into it.
like the wheel. It's just the chance of it. Like, what are we gonna?
It's like
What's gonna happen?
It's a gamble.
Yeah. Oh, what was your biggest irrational fear? A quicksand, Bermuda Triangle,
Etc.
et cetera, et cetera. Like we all had that like super irrational fear. And also, do you still have that irrational fear today?
Biggest irrational fear. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind was as a kid, I was such a picky eater, and I was really afraid of food I didn't like or food I didn't know. And I was like, everyone in my family knew me as that like picky kid, and I hated it because everyone made fun of me. And like if I even knew that like there was like sauce that was chunky or something, or like something, the most ridiculous thing, there's no way that's gonna get out of my head, and I'm gonna be able to eat this. And even if it tastes fine, when I put it in my mouth, I'm gonna gag because it's just not getting out of my head. But like I hated being that kid that didn't like anything. So like now I'm trying my best to be extra like food extroverted, try everything a million times until I love it, just because I don't want to be that kid anymore. So I guess the fear is still there, but like I've become the thing I fear the most. In a way, I'm kind of like Batman.
It's like the ultimate triumph story right there.
Yeah. Did you have your food touch? Was it just certain foods and textures? Or did you have to have one of those divided tray or plate situations?
Yeah, I definitely wasn't a like when food touched. It definitely was not into that. Definitely didn't like that. But like I just like I was just the same kind of typical picky kid. Like vegetables and stuff, and But now now I like just about everything, which is great. But it was rough as a kid. I hated it.
See, I'm the type of person that I just like to well, okay, so as a child, actually, I did not. I like things separated, but now as an adult, I just like mash it all together. I'm like, if I can just like take whatever it is, squish it in a ball, and just like all at once.
Yeah,
get it over
me
with,
too.
like,
If I could just put it all in one big bowl or something, like, that sounds good.
Because I didn't like my food to touch as a kid. I wanted it to be very separate, and so I would like throw a fit. And my grandfather would always say, "Sarah, it always ends up in the same place. It all ends up. You don't need to. You don't
I'm
need
sure
to worry
that didn't
about
help at all.
No,
It's like,
0%.
Grandpa, that doesn't
0%.
help. That does not help. That's so funny.
And this is a podcast about toys.
This is a podcast about toys and all of our childhood fears and dreams realized as adults.
So I actually like this comment here, alien abduction. Like
Oh,
if I had to pick one, it would actually be alien abduction. Actually I do think aliens are real, but like
Yeah. I mean, do you think
I don't know.
aliens are real? We have a debate here. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I for sure. But even though, like, anytime I see some video that's like, oh, a new UFO, I'm like, that's something else. Even though in my mind, I'm like, of course aliens are real. But then if I see some video about it, I'm just so like,
But why do all the videos look like it's, a video outside of a gas station from 1995? Like, why can't we get a high def resolution
Yeah.
video?
I mean everybody's
Exactly.
got
I
a
just don't understand.
mega computer in their pocket now. So like
There's no reason for it.
yeah, with everyone having a high-powered mega computer with super cameras on them in their pocket at all times, you would think if something like that actually did happen, we would have probably great footage of it. But I'm not seeing it.
we did see what was the movie Disclosure Day the other
No,
day.
that was pretty good.
And I thought that was pretty decent. I think it was a good alien movie.
Mhm.
I mean, I liked it. I liked it, but I was like really excited for it because I was like, oh, it's new Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed. I thought it was like pretty good, but I felt like it was like really, it felt just really safe and predictable.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I think I like pumped myself up so much because I was like, yes, like because Steven Spielberg is like the GOAT, like
Yeah.
just,
Well, and there were a
It's
few
a little disappointing.
members, like current and former members of Congress, that were a little up in arms about it, saying it contained classified information. And there was nothing in there where I was like, oh, that's not just part of pop culture already. So then the whole time I'm watching the movie trying to figure out, well, what were they up in arms about? Like, what was the classified thing in here? I'm not seeing
Yeah.
anything that really is throwing me off, but
That's probably the whole
all of the
media
footage
background.
at the end was actually real.
yes. Actually, that would be wild, wouldn't it?
That would be very wild.
I did like it though.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just like a little bit different. I don't know about how different of like an alien movie, but it wasn't like aliens are coming to take over the earth and destroy everything type of alien movie.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to save us from ourselves.
There's something else I was gonna say about aliens, but now I can't remember what it was.
That's okay. I'll let you. We can
They're
spin the
real.
wheel and you'll come around to it. I know
Okay.
you will.
Okay.
Cool. All right. The wheel's fun.
Oh, here's okay. If because in the survey, in our intake form, you said you're not a conspiracy theorist. So I'm super excited about this. If conspiracy theorists are right and toy companies embed subliminal messages and figures, which line do you suspect the most?
Okay, but real quick, I have to say something. When she's saying if conspiracy theorists are right, she means herself. She created this, just so we're on the same page.
Well, 'cause
So,
I think there is.
This
stuff
is your
there.
idea.
It is
this
mine.
is your theory.
So your theory is that the toy companies are putting some subliminal messages in the figures.
Mhm.
So what, like,
Smell, the smell of
Like
the
the
of the
smell,
boxes
like the
of
crinkle of the
figures,
plastic.
like how they open. Like I think it's like deep marketing, like something that it embeds, especially as like a child, like it embeds deeply in you, that brings out that nostalgia and like reconnects when you see it
Oh.
as an adult. Or,
Yeah.
So,
or
like, as-
sometimes there could be something deeper, like you're trying to promote something. I'm trying not to get political, so I'm dialing myself in here. But is there something that they're like
I
some sort of
see.
messaging that they're like the CIA or the FBI is like conspiring with toy companies to elicit some sort of feeling that's rearisen?
they spray a new car smell, but with plastic toys in the box
Yes.
to like So when you open it, you get that smell, like
and it like triggers something inside you.
I do. So I do like the idea of the smell and the way you open things. Like it's supposed to trigger like a sense that ties back to something as a kid that makes it addicting or something. Or I like that's like a pretty cool theory, and I totally I think that's probably of course. So it's like of course they're probably doing that. They must be trying to figure out every way to possibly do that. But the other thing with the FBI and stuff, that sounds a little
So, like Manchurian Candidate, right? Like if you've seen that movie, you know, he's like something that was like connected, and then he became like the super sleeper agent. He didn't even realize he was the Manchurian Candidate, but something just like snapped, and then he was.
I think you need to split this into 2 questions because these are 2 like wildly different thoughts. Like
I feel like if that was a thing, that you know, we wouldn't be seeing toy prices go up. We'd be seeing them so magically still so easy for consumers to purchase, or we'd be seeing like a whole lot less of them going on the clearance section, or you know, I feel like those things wouldn't be happening quite as much, you know, if the government was trying to get us to buy them more.
That's fair. That is actually the best argument I've heard for this answer. They were really trying to implant these like deep-seated Manchurian Candidate thoughts, like that's what they would want to do.
Then the prices would still be $20 a figure. You know, we'd still be looking at
Actually, it's true. That's true.
Yeah.
If they were trying to like,
actually,
you know,
they'd lower the prices.
They'd be like, "Oh, free here,
right.
everybody!" Like, we're gonna send everybody like their complimentary. Like,
it can't be free because they do studies. Like, if you get something for free, that most people will put it in the trash. If you have to pay some dollar amount.
I keep everything.
I know, me too. I keep everything.
That makes sense.
Free. You are much more likely to throw something free away. So even if it's just $1, you're more likely to keep it.
That's interesting. That I totally believe that. That's like a study or something.
Well, they did it with music. With like, I was actually just listening to a podcast on it. They did it with people that were handing out like free CDs, different artists, and those free CDs or tapes always got thrown away. Like nobody kept them. But if you charge someone even a minimal amount, like $0.25 or $1, they were much more likely to take it and play it.
Actually, the very first free CD I was ever given was for a band called Catch-22 way back in the day.
No, you were not.
Now they are called Streetlight Manifesto.
Oh.
And somebody in Iowa was.
Do you still have it?
I don't, because I can't remember what happened.
It was free. It was free.
Actually, no, I never would have gotten rid of it because they're like my favorite band. But no, I can't remember what happened to it because like they gave it to like is like in a paper envelope because they kind of just like were slinging them, you know, giving to people, and I don't know, but it was more like a demo CD, and it would have been really cool. If I still had it nowadays, I would have got it framed. Actually, I would have got it signed when we found a way when I saw the concert a few years back. But anyway, but I'm gonna play into your idea real quick here about like the smell thing, because what if the things that go on clearance, you know, the shelf warmers, are because they didn't get the like sleeper agent spray for the smell or whatever, right? Like
it could be.
That's gotta be it. That's the only explanation.
It has nothing to do with they're just bad figures.
That's the only explanation. All those the Eternals Marvel Legends, that's why no one bought those.
You know, I actually have a lot of regrets on not just buying all of them on clearance now, because it would have been a good prank.
Oh man, we should have bought all of them and then like just found somebody and like gifted them, just like randomly sent them all.
Like, you know how we're now giving everybody, you know, Grave of the Fireflies?
Yeah, just like send somebody that, or what was the Shang-Chi one?
Yeah,
like we were talking about, just sending that to everybody, just like loading up on those on clearance.
Next time we go to a clearance section, there's just like 100 like $6 figures. We're
just gonna buy them.
If you have Ollie's, I mean, Ollie's by me still has the Eternals figures.
Wow, really?
So, yeah,
we don't. Our version is actually, I don't know what our.
We don't have a version. It's just Walmart
Ross.
and Target.
Ross, I think is probably.
Yeah, maybe
where we'd find.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't have Ross. Ross sounds great.
Okay, so everybody is always going on about like, you know,
I've never seen anything
RossCon and this and that, and like,
right. I've heard
never
this too.
Once found anything good at Ross.
No.
Never once.
That, you know, I totally believe that, because there's been a couple times when I'm traveling, I'm like, oh, a Ross, I should check, because people in the it's always been like, what? There's nothing. Well, there's like just like puzzles in the toy section or something like that.
The alternative is, because now I also get envious of your toy hunts, because you find stuff in stores, even if it's like not even the coolest stuff, like you find stuff, right?
Well, and you're also close enough to go into Canada and go to a Toys R Us every now and then, so that brings back some hard nostalgia.
Oh man, yeah. We watched your Toys R Us video a little.
I was like,
a little bit
we should go to Canada,
and and how it was just so bare and empty, and we were both sad about that.
Well, it seems like Toys R Us in Canada is going that direction, because there was one that I've been to before that I drove all the way to last time I was in Canada, and it was closed, and I was like, it seemed like it was doing great last time, so I don't know.
They've opened up like a fake Toys R Us near us in the mall, and it's
lame.
not
not good.
It's
like in Macy's.
Yeah, kind of like one of those, but it's a standalone store, but it's basically that is what it is.
Oh,
they do have toys, but like actually everything they have is way overpriced. Like
it
it's
just doesn't have
you could
the
just go
nostalgia
on Amazon and get it for like $10 cheaper, like on the spot type of thing.
Yeah, I went to one in Chicago, and it was like a big grand opening, and it was okay. There was a couple cool things, but the prices were just absolutely ludicrous. I was like, yeah, it was outrageous.
It's wild.
I mean, they should just lean into nostalgia. They should just make it look and feel and smell exactly like how the Toys R Us used to, even if it was in the mall. And they could still charge outrageous prices, but they could only sell items that were produced prior to 1995 or whenever they closed.
Whoa, that would be crazy, and that would work. That'd work on me.
People would pay a premium for it. It just has to look exactly like it.
Not like a thrift shop, but like a consignment type shop, maybe. I don't know where, if people have old stuff they're trying to liquidate or whatever, right? They could, how like we have the brass armadillo or whatever it is, people buy the cases to stock, but it's like you could have like a shelf that like you stock with like 90s like toys and stuff. I don't know. That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
I'm gonna put that in my notes of something we can do.
Never.
Yeah.
We'll submit the idea to eBay. Tell eBay, or not eBay. Submit the idea to GameStop, because GameStop's gonna buy eBay, and then they could execute on this, right? Like Ryan Cohen is the CEO. He could make this happen.
You actually you know this for a fact.
No, I really. So I watched an interview. This is where I nerd out. I watched an interview of Ryan Cohen talking about like how he came up with the idea for GameStop to buy eBay when he was on the toilet, and I was like, that makes sense. That makes sense that you as the CEO of this company is talking about your toilet ideas on like this podcast.
In the
That's
shower,
fantastic.
On the toilet. That's where all
I forgot about that. The GameStop eBay thing. I mean, I like GameStop a lot. GameStop, I feel like gets a lot of like hate for no reason. I think GameStop's like awesome.
Yeah.
I think if the whole stock market situation with GameStop wouldn't have happened, it probably would be in a better state. But I also like GameStop. I don't know.
I'm never selling my shares.
She bought GameStop shares. Not a lot, but like
enough.
Like, and so,
cool.
Just to get on with it and be dumb. But
I'll hold on to them
forever. But no, like cool. I kind of like the way so the thing that I like about GameStop is that they're always trying to innovate. Yeah. And I think that's what's important, is because they're not just sticking with we sell video games and video game consoles, right? They're always trying to figure out how we continue to be a company so we don't, go out of business like Toys R Us.
They're the number one seller of collectible items in the United States right now.
Wow.
I would not have thought that.
Yeah.
Wow, good for them.
Yeah.
They actually have the GameStop.
Is this your news podcast?
GameStop is the one store that we can go into where I will actually find stuff that I'm just like, oh, look at that. Like, that's cool. Where like, if we go into Target, Walmart, like any bigger store, like nothing, bare bones.
And for a store that size, like you should not be able to find something you're like, I want that. But you very rarely go into GameStop and not buy something.
The thing that I wonder is, okay, so this goes back to, whatever I was saying prior before I forgot. But I'm not sure if where we live, we just don't get things because people don't buy things, so they don't stock the stores with it, or if it's just a huge scalper area where everybody just goes in and they know when the shipment's coming, they go and they get it, and then they
it could be either one.
So I've yet to figure it out, but our stores have nothing.
Go GameStop. This is a pro GameStop podcast.
We're
gonna send that. You should send this to GameStop.
I should. I'm gonna be like, hey, Ryan Cohen, FYI, you're the coolest.
They're like, you just give us a little thing and we'll slap it right down. And...
There was another like rumor thing about like GameStop was gonna open up like Pokemon Center stores, like or like have like a Pokemon Center. There's something like that going around, like they're working some deal out, and I don't know whatever variation of that may or may not exist in the future. Like that would be so cool. Like I'd just give me more of that.
I like their stories. They've been posting a lot about people who, because they'll buy your cards. You buy a pack and you open it right there. And if you get a good card, they'll buy it on the spot. They'll give you cash for it.
Yeah,
And they've been posting a lot more like stories about that, about, because they even have GameStops near, I think one of them I saw recently was on a military base. And some guy like had a $62,000 like Pokemon card and, his active duty guy and just, it's like, yep, I opened it and I cashed it in right there.
Wow. That's cool.
That's wild.
Anyway,
I don't really want to get into the trading card thing, but like every time you bring this up, I'm just like, what if we just go to GameStop once a week, look for toys, buy a pack, open it, see what we get, maybe it'll pay for itself. Like,
well, so this might make that worse, but so I used to be really heavy into Pokemon cards, for a very, very long time. I played like competitively and all that stuff, and so I had the best collection of anyone I've ever met, except for one person. But anyway, so I one year, and this is like 2020, I decided I'm gonna sell my collection. I'm gonna do it, and it took me the whole year to sell every card individually online. It took me over a year, and I used that money, and that's what I used to buy my house.
Good job. That's a good investment strategy.
It's one of my biggest flexes is my Pokemon card sales, but I'm so happy to be out of it. It seems like one of the worst like collecting spaces to be in. I'm just like, I'm so happy. I do the app, like my girlfriend and I, like it's a special like ritual moment every night. So we open up our packs on the Pokemon TCG app. And it's great, and I'm happy enough with that. I'm so happy to not care about cards anymore. Oh, it just sounds awful.
So I don't know about the app. Like, are these virtual cards? Or are they?
Oh, there's an app that's been around for maybe like 2 years. It's called Pokemon TCG Pocket. So it's an official Pokemon app, and you get the dopamine hit. Like you literally swipe and rip open packs, and when you get a good card, it like glistens and you can see it shine. And so, like it's a really well done app, and it's the dopamine that hit, like I said, of opening and getting them is there, and it's very satisfying. You can organize your collection, and it's enough for me, and it's great.
So do you pay, like, do you have to pay for the packs, or you get like free packs?
Well, you certainly can. You can pay for as many as you'd like, but you do get 2 free packs per day.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, which is great.
So is it? I'm interested because I'm like, oh, this sounds fun, right?
Well, okay, because I'm gonna rewind this for a second. When we started this, we were like, we have to get rid of something, because with everything we're doing here, plus working real adult jobs and being homeowners and all the things that go into that, like it was too much. So we were playing Pokemon Go, and that had to go by the wayside. So now with you saying this, I feel like you're gonna try and bring back some Pokemon here.
We didn't quit Pokemon Go because of the time commitment. I quit it because of the whole FOMO thing, because they kept like,
I know I was spending too much money on Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it was just constant, like event after event after event. It was too much.
Yeah, and I love Go too. I love every medium in which one can consume Pokemon, but the TCG Pocket app is very casual, and you really can't do a whole lot with it anyway. Like you open up your packs, you do a couple other things, you check in, and you're done. It takes maybe like 15 minutes. And you're done. You can't really do more unless you just straight up start buying more packs to open. So you almost can't spend a whole lot of time. It's a very casual, relaxing kind of thing. So like I feel like if you do start it would be safe.
Okay.
So it's just like basically a virtual card collecting. Like you're not actually playing the game.
You can play the.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So you can play, but they're very quick battles, and you could go throughout and play without even doing the battling and just opening packs.
I've always wanted to get her into some type of like card battling game, but what I really want to do is Magic. But I know that's just as big of a sinkhole in everything, like any of the. So I keep trying to find like a standalone, like what type of like standalone game we could play that's kind of scratches that itch.
I know. You have a lot of thoughts and feelings on that. He did propose to me, so he put my engagement ring in a love ball and threw it at me at Go Fest. That's how he proposed to me.
And she dropped it.
I did drop it.
That's awesome! Wow, that's so cool. Which Go Fest was it? Because I went to one of those.
It was just like our local,
like like a
our
virtual.
local, yeah. It
Oh,
wasn't I know
It
that
would have been
better
cool if we
had
would have went to
gone
like the Chicago one or whenever they had it.
Yeah, yeah. It was like
cool. Wow, that's awesome.
It was a good
What
time.
a cool thing.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I'm just I was like, hey, how are your catching skills today? And she's like, pretty good, I think, thinking I was talking about Pokemon Go. And I was like, okay, let's move to the grass then. And so I'm like, I know you're gonna drop this.
Nice.
And she did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget about that.
I know.
It's so long ago.
It's been a couple of years.
And she said yes.
No, yep. Cards for house. I mean,
Thanks.
I mean, that's impressive to me. Like, I like that a lot.
House
It's
choose
just-
you.
Yes.
Well, and to be it, I guess it was the down payment. It wasn't. It wasn't the whole house. So yeah.
I mean,
That would have been
enough.
crazy. Yeah.
I thought you meant down payment, but I guess
That's kinda where
that's
I
where
went,
I
yeah.
went initially.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
guess it could have been a crazy one.
I usually leave that detail out just for more,
It's more fun of a story. Like,
Yeah.
It's just kind of like how we're gonna sell my car and buy a pinball machine with it.
I would love nothing more than for you to sell your car. I'm so tired of it sitting in the garage. I'm so.
I love
over it.
pinball.
We both work from home, and so like we don't have
need
to
Okay.
2 cars.
drive anywhere. So like we got like when we moved in this house because we moved like 3.5 hours away. Like we got my car is paid off, and so we're like, okay, well we can get another car. It's fine.
And now we
And
just
now
don't
we just
drive his
now we
car.
just only drive one car, and so I'm like, we don't need it. I'm like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we
but-
could sell his car that's not being driven. The battery is constantly already always
Did
dead,
you-
and there is a new pinball, a Transformers pinball.
You know what? I
that
saw that.
is so cool. We got to play it at BotCon. It's so good. So we are like
It's
really
actually very,
contemplating,
very cool
like,
pinball.
should we just do that? Should we get
How
rid
much
of
do
the car?
those like new retail for? Like $5,000 or something?
So
Oh,
there's
no.
there's two prices. Like the lower one is 6,000, and it has like acrylic figures in it, which is garbage. Who would ever buy that? The
Well, because they're just like cutouts.
They're just like
two of the ones
cutouts.
are cut out. Like I want.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
immersive.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want an acrylic like cutout. I want the
So
full
the-
figure.
yeah, the next tier is 9,000, and it has like a figure. So like the acrylic ones are made into actual figures. So it's a Soundwave, and was it Grimlock?
Yeah. And they
So
actually
nice to
catch
have of them to have an affordable option.
Yeah, well, but it also has additional functionality too. So like the Soundwave has like a ball lock mechanism. So I'm like, why would you want like the bottom barrel one? When I'm just like, it's only $3,000 more. Just figure it out, right? Like if you're gonna spend 6, you might as well spend 9, right? Like
Yeah.
like, what's the other 3 gonna be?
So
Well,
if we make it
what
down
you can
sell a
do is
kidney or-
if you haven't LLC'd corrupted collectibles yet, you should, and then you can make the pinball
Oh.
machine a tax write-off.
we started talking about that, but
have
now
been-
that might be the selling
Okay,
point.
maybe that's what we need to do.
Can selling the car be income?
No, selling the car can't be income, but we could wrap our personal car in a corrupted collectibles, and that would make it a business
Oh, yeah.
expense because it would
I
be
would totally do that.
advertising.
Oh my god, I would love to put our faces on the side of our car. It would be
I'm
so
gonna
amazing.
pretend like yes, I know all the business things, but I do know
You know a
enough.
few things.
I know. I was a landlord once.
Do you wrap your car? Do you have like a Sirdork sticker like on your car? If
You
not,
should.
could.
No,
You should,
but that's
because
not
then
a
you
bad
could
idea.
You could write off your car, your mileage anytime that you're driving to something. You
I
could
do
write
I
off-
do write off. Well, I guess I don't write off all the mileage. So I mean that's
You should. You could. You could write it all off because it's advertising. It's a business expense. You could write off your car insurance, your registration fees.
I like
you could
how you
write off
think-
your cell phone.
Don't listen to her.
I know. No, actually, I have done that, and it's
I do
legit.
write off
It's a
my cell
business.
phone. I do
Yeah.
write off my cell phone
And your internet.
and the internet and all. But I don't. I mean, I haven't turned my car into a big advertisement yet.
You just slap some
I'm all into
stickers
that.
on the front of your house. That could be. It could be your.
That's not how it works. He could write off a percentage of his house that he uses
Just
for his
joke.
business.
Which I did. I was very proud of myself my first year of doing that. And so far I haven't been audited or anything yet. So
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're only going to get slammed
yeah,
when
because
you
you
have-
know.
I do know. I do know some things. See, like
This
I
is
say-
not
I
your
say
scope
this
of
stuff-
expertise.
It is slightly my scope of expertise from an old life.
S-
Um,
I like Steve Morrow's comment.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes.
Please. This
It's
is
very
not.
important.
Yeah, this
I
is
am not a
not
lawyer. I'm
here.
not-
This is not a legal podcast.
This is
for
not
this
a
type of
legal
tournament.
or a financial advice
She
podcast.
does not know. She has no degree in being able to say anything she's
I
saying
have
right
degree in bullshit.
now. You,
That's
you
sometimes
know,
backed up.
you
with
know
stuff.
some things that are mostly accurate,
I,
and you walk with confidence. So
I do. And also life advice. If you ever see me in real life, if I'm walking confidently in a direction,
don't follow her.
that doesn't mean I know where I'm going.
She
I
does
am
not
just
know.
a very confident walker, and I will very confidently walk in the exact opposite direction. It's
Yeah.
just, it's very unnecessary.
I mean, fake it till you make it, I guess.
Your entire life.
I know it works. It
All
works.
the time. It's like, where are you going? You're just
No
like
idea.
full steam, like
Full-
over
I
there.
have no
No,
idea what's happening.
Actually, I stopped being like, hey, where are you going? I just walk the right direction. And then you eventually notice I'm not around and you just get all, where are we at? It's funny. It's very funny. But speaking of money,
Yeah. Okay. Yes. This is a good
Real-
plug.
real quick.
That's a good transition. We have our body of official bodies, also known as the boob.
our sponsor.
And these are our members for our Patreon. So first we have Fanboy Prime, who is an ultimate body. Fanboy Prime gets amazing things like a drunk dial from us once a month, among other fabulous items.
You know what's
That's so
happening this
funny.
upcoming weekend, Fanboy Prime.
Yeah, get ready. We have our bougie bodies, TF Toy Picks, who produces some fantastic Transformers photography,
Yeah.
and a new Patreon, Blue Destron, who we met at BotCon.
Yeah.
So thank you for
Yeah,
joining.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks
Then
for
we-
being part of the boob.
Yes. And then we have our extra basic bodies, the Crop Modification, who does some great music, who is the intro music here for the podcast, and Dave Wonder, who streams at least 3 days a week, if not more. And
Everybody knows them. And if you
yes.
don't, you will some point.
there is like, he likes to say the 6 degrees of Dave. I don't know that it's even 6. It's probably like 2 or 3. Like, you can't really go anywhere where you don't know somebody who knows Dave Wonder. Like, it's really, it's
We
there.
were at a Transformers convention in Chicago. Dave
And
sent
he's-
us a message like, go check out this person.
I know them. And I was like, of course you do, Dave.
Yeah, of course.
So these are our Patreon members. If you are interested in supporting us, again, fabulous prizes such as drunk dials, access to our Patreon,
Discord.
giveaways, monthly affirmations. So for some reason, nobody wants
Nobody
us
wants
to tell
those.
us how great they are each month.
We might get rid of those if nobody wants them.
yeah, or their mom.
replace with
You
something
can
else.
you can replace it to whoever. So if nothing else, you should definitely check out what we have for our Patreon, because it's probably the wildest Patreon items that you'll have ever seen, including the gag one. We have an upper tier gag one, which gives you access to our guest bedroom. But it's at such an obnoxious price that no one will ever purchase it. But as I say that, someday someone would. I would be the sort of a-hole that would
no,
like,
we
purchase
would.
it for
We
1
would
month.
be. Yeah, we need to put a stipulation on there that's like a 3-month minimum. I don't know.
To get a very
But-
underwhelming experience.
But thank you all for helping keep everything going. We appreciate you and
You guys are the best.
all that jazz. Oh, I need to have my jazz figure when I say all that jazz. I can think
That'd
of
be great.
jazz.
Why don't you, get it together?
Anyway,
So let's do another. Oh, wait, we got a question. Trigger Happy. I don't know if I missed it. Is there a live or particular figure Sirdork is looking forward to, hoping for, anything you're hoping to be revealed soon? Oh, I think you're on mute.
Oh yeah, sorry. I opened up a drink and I wanted to not have the. But so SDCC is this coming weekend, right? So I guess there's probably going to be some reveals. Well, I don't really know what's coming, but I know that like Hasbro is going to like reveal like their like Zelda figures,
I'm interested in that.
which I'm really curious about. Like in like it's weird because there's not a lot. You think like Zelda being what Nintendo's one of their biggest IP, like there's just not a whole lot of action figures.
Mhm.
So with Hasbro, I don't know, that sounds like a good idea, and I'm really curious, and I'm definitely gonna pick them up when those happen, whatever they are. Like I think that's really exciting. But as far I don't know. I don't know what's coming. So I guess maybe there will be something revealed that'll blow my socks off. I hope so.
Do you have a strategy with figures of your collection? Like, do you just buy stuff when you see it and want it?
So I have like two different things. Like I have something I'll buy for Jared and something I'll buy for Sirdork.
Yeah.
So like
Which one is the Pokemon?
the Pokemon is almost always for Jared and rarely ever for Sirdork, because I usually get things that I just want to make content for. And you know, my YouTube and everything is like my full-time job, which is amazing. But like I have to make more business decisions than, you know, personal ones, I guess. So, you know, I get a lot of Spider-Mans, and I like Spider-Man. I mean, who doesn't? But also, like, I do a lot of Spider-Man because Spider-Man's very popular, and, you know, I gotta try to do stuff like that. So it's always a combination of like things that I know are popular and that people want to watch, that I also do have at least a little bit of a stake in. Because if I just buy what's popular and I don't care about it, like I'll make a video and it'll just probably come out really stale and boring because I don't have any actual enthusiasm about it. So it's usually a combination of like what I like and what's popular. So
what is the Jared favorite purchase of the year so far?
Of the year, I think
or month or week, what, you know, whatever's easiest for you.
Oh, okay, so actually, you know,
you don't
I
have to think too hard.
This right here, I just filmed this. This is a 3-0 1974 Godzilla.
Okay,
that's cool.
And it's like, it's got like joints that are kind of, oh, you could probably hear that, huh? He's making, that's probably really loud, but he makes noise. I don't know. I'm really impressed with it, and he's really cool, and he's that's my, like, I think he might be in my top 5 of the year so far.
I know I asked a lot of people this question, which ultimately led me to making a purchase of a Godzilla.
But clearly you're gonna need to buy another Godzilla.
do you have a favorite Godzilla figure? Like if you had to recommend one Godzilla to somebody that has no Godzilla figures and only wants one.
Well,
you have one, don't you?
Okay,
that one is, might be my second favorite.
Okay.
But I really like the like Heisei style Godzilla, which, like, if you just like close your eyes and think about Godzilla, that's probably that one, because that's like the most like probably well known, like just commonly used style of Godzilla. And so Hayatoy's made a couple like Heisei ones. When I think it's just labeled as the 1991 Godzilla Hayatoy's. That I think is my number one.
Okay.
Favorite.
I think that might be the one that I ended up getting.
Okay.
It's cool because like I like that version of him because he's kind of cute, you know. He's got like a cat like kind of cheekbones, and he's got kind of he's kind of cat like, and it's definitely my favorite. So like if 3-0 did one like that, but of the Heisei one, then that would probably be my favorite. Maybe they do have one. I don't know. I'm still relatively new to the whole Godzilla thing.
I am too. Like in I don't know, I always see Godzilla stuff going around, and I'm like, I don't need a big Godzilla collection. I just need like one good one.
Did you watch, what was the Godzilla we recently watched?
-1.
Godzilla -1.
Yeah, when that movie came out, that's when I said, like, why am I not like a bigger Godzilla fan? And then I just went down, like I spent all of like 2020, like 2024 and 2025 just watching as much Godzilla as possible. And yeah, it's such an incredible movie. Like I legitimately was crying in the theater when I watched it. It was just so good.
We only watched it like last month, so it's very fresh in our minds right now, and I was super into it.
It's incredible.
It was so good, and how they tied it into World War II, so good. Like, so I don't know, like, because also like my grandpa, the one who told me it all ends up in the same place, he was stationed in the Pacific during World War II. So
wow, okay.
So he talked a lot about that, and then he got sent back for Korea. He like did not want to go back, but they were like, "Hey, yeah, you were already in the Pacific for World War II. You're going back for Korea." But like I always grew up seeing a lot of photography that he took from when he was in Japan and all that. And I have a few like things that he had picked up there. Like there's a little doll, and there's some of like the little shoes and stuff that he had mailed back to my grandmother. But like when I'm watching the movie, I'm like, yeah, man, we didn't drop the bomb, like I probably wouldn't be here because my grandpa probably would have been on that invasion force, probably wouldn't made it. So I don't know. Again, I put myself in the middle of these stories, but I think about like the history of that, of like, yeah, I know people, it's not necessarily a great thing we did that, but also like I do wonder what that like ripple effect would have been for a lot of like American GIs.
Yeah, that's a good thing to think about. I'm sure Godzilla wouldn't have been here either.
Right, because Godzilla is like this caricature of the bombs.
Yeah. Wow, you and Godzilla are like so similar.
I mean,
that's
something.
cool.
I know. I go around and smash things all the time.
I have an idea.
Oh my god!
What
did you just come up with a video idea?
No, but actually now I did. Now it's here. But what if you start collecting Godzilla figures so I don't have to?
I mean, I could do that with my little Japanese whatever China doll that's back there. My one
doll you have.
That thing's like 100 years old, bro.
Well,
let's sell it and buy some Godzilla figure.
Nah, I'm sure it's not worth anything.
Yeah, it's a deep hole. There's a lot. There's 80, like 8 or 70 years of Godzilla.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Godzilla.
Also, did you remember the beginning of this conversation when we talked about I received something and I can't get rid of it now? I've touched it. It has an emotional attachment. It also ties to my grandpa. It's never going anywhere.
You should go back here and touch all the boxes that I have that you want me to get rid of.
Actually, how do you deal with your boxes? Like, this is a hot topic in this household. It's
not for me.
He has almost all the Transformers.
No, I have all of the Transformers boxes.
Yeah, you just don't have some of the model kits, but he has all of the boxes for these figures in the back room. Just because
they're just in other boxes. No, it's not just because I like the artwork.
I understand.
And I'm like, somebody created that. They spent time. It's their labor of love. They were paid to make this thing. Hopefully they enjoyed it.
Yeah, and they were paid and they got paid. They were paid to make it and they got paid and the job was done.
Actually, maybe that's the better way to look at it.
They got paid.
They got paid to make it.
So much room in our back room that is spent just storing his boxes of open figures. No, it really is. I'm not out to shame you because I'm an enabler, but at some point I'm gonna call you on your BS.
Well, actually, I took a picture of it the other day because I was gonna do a story and be like,
outrageous.
They're like, hey guys, you remember when I said that like when I hit critical mass again, I have to do something with it, or I think I'm a critical mass.
It is hit critical mass. So you throw it away. You get rid of the boxes.
I get rid of a lot of boxes. I still keep some of them because I do sometimes pack them up and sell them because I've got them for whatever reason. So I do keep some of them, but I throw a lot of them away, most of them away because it's just like, what am I doing? But there was a time where I did save everything, and it was incredibly freeing when I finally threw them away. Like I went and I threw away like 100 boxes, and it felt incredible. I'm not even like but I really did feel good. Like I felt like a huge weight was lifted off of me.
I got like 900 boxes back there.
Yes, it's so bad.
Yeah, I would.
But they're all neatly packed in other boxes and then stacked while they were.
There's like towers of boxes. It's so bad.
So, it looked nice until I hit critical mass.
Yeah.
Now,
well, if you decide to chuck them, I bet you will feel good.
I probably will.
I'm not gonna say you should, but that's how I felt.
I think
what I need is for somebody to tell me that I should.
What I think we're gonna here we'll say this right now because I'm gonna verbalize and then that will make us actually do it. Is I think we're gonna do a challenge video, like sort of like clickbaity thing, but not to be like super obnoxious. Where like I get something like we meet some sort of challenge, and if he wins, he gets to keep his boxes. And if I win, he has to throw his boxes away.
But the problem is everybody's always on your side.
No, that's not the problem. That is the solution to this problem that you have imposed upon us.
Anytime we're like, hey, internet, me or her, they're always like you because they like to troll me.
Well, you make it easy.
Yeah, come up with a good challenge.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea. And just like the footage of him like throwing the boxes away could probably be really funny. I mean, as long as he doesn't win the challenge.
And then I'm really effed if you win the channel.
Honestly, I think that's what I'm trying to figure out is like we just have to figure out what the thing is, like what I want to do what ceremonial activity to do to like honor the.
Under the pot. I mean, it'd be better if we had like a burn barrel, but we don't live
I
in
would
a
not
neighborhood.
burn. I'm not gonna burn. It goes in the atmosphere.
Oh,
like,
that's true. There's too
brings
much
more
plastic.
holes and.
That's not good. That's
They'll
not good. For
recycle
the
Put them in a
plastic.
big recycling bin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then just play like in the arms of an angel, like just as your.
That's a good idea.
Supermarket sweep of crap.
Oh, yeah. I liked that show, Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah.
That was a
Me
good
too.
one.
I like that show a lot.
What are we talking about? What weird thing did we get on the topic? Right
No
now?
one knows. No one knows. Let's do another real question though.
I had a question, but I forgot what it was.
I know. It happens.
I know. I might have to buy that 3-0 Godzilla though.
I know.
I like the 70s.
Every one of these
Godzilla
shows
look.
costs us money. If you had to hide out from a sci-fi invasion or zombie apocalypse, what famous landmark would make the best fortress?
Wow, what a fun question. What famous landmark? At first, I was gonna say like the Grand Canyon, but I feel like that would be like really bad. So maybe not. I don't know, like the Great Wall.
Oh,
Great Wall. Great Wall is like how many 1,000 miles long? It's like 6,000 miles long or something insane, or maybe longer than that. So, and it's, I'm sure you'd be safe up there if there's, I don't know. I'm gonna say the Great Wall of China.
I like that.
So my question is always: are we talking rage zombies, or are we talking just like normal dumb zombies? Because I feel like that makes a difference, like.
Oh, of course. No, you're right. Because literally in like World War Z, they were climbing themselves to get past the wall. But in like The Walking Dead, they would just like, they
fall
wouldn't do
over.
anything.
That's
Okay, so if we're talking smarter, crazy zombies, then I guess that wouldn't be so good, huh?
I feel like the Great Wall would be a good choice for just like your normal dumb zombies.
Yeah, you could hide out in there because they got little they've got little hidey spots in the Great Wall too that they had to defend it as a fortress. So you could make that work.
Yeah, I feel like if you were to go to some kind of island that's self-sustainable, you don't want to just get one tiny island because you're gonna be, I don't know, like somewhere like, I don't know, like what's an island that is big enough, but it's also an island, like I don't know, like Puerto Rico or something.
Yeah,
it's like self-sustaining at least to a point. And it's close by, I guess, to us. I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna say Puerto Rico.
Okay.
You know where I would go? Bermuda Triangle. They never find it.
They never find it. That was a long game there.
so you wouldn't die of like whatever the zombie apocalypse. You would just die of like giant squids or whatever.
Yeah, dinosaurs or Elvis or whatever is hidden in the Bermuda Triangle nowadays. Tupac.
Yeah.
Paper shredder.
I know, this is my question. I would probably choose something just like really obnoxious, like the Statue of Liberty, because you can get up pretty high there, and as long as it's not rage zombies where they could like climb up the walls.
Yeah.
But if it's a UFO, if it's like an alien invasion, I feel like the aliens, if they're gonna be doing evil stuff and taking over,
they're
probably
about zombies and not aliens.
No, didn't I say it was an apocalypse?
Or I did say sci-fi or zombie.
Oh, sci-fi or zombie. Okay. All right, fine.
That's what I thought. So yeah, I thought I said that for my question.
But you can't live in the set like up there. You got to go down to go and scavenge. So that's why I'm like an island. Once you get rid of all the zombies there, as long as no one's coming in.
I mean, Ellis Island is technically an island.
It is technically an island. You gotta get there by boat, but there's no place you can scavenge.
Yeah,
so that's a good point.
All that self-sustaining though.
No.
My second choice would probably be like Mount Rushmore. I would like burrow out like a hole in somebody's mouth and just like crawl in. Just because that'd be funny. Actually, you could go in like the ear, and then you would live like in the where the brain
in the
would
brains.
Be. Yeah, so it'd be like this weird kind of zombie inception thing where like zombies are after your brain, but you're living inside of like a stone face, a stone head with a brain, where the brain should be.
That's pretty good. I like that.
You're welcome.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried.
You want me to spin the wheel again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I like these questions on the wheel. There's some good ones.
She spends a bit of time like.
Oh, we haven't asked this one before. Here.
Okay.
Right. So if you could be an NPC inside a fictional universe, which would you choose and why?
An NPC, so not the main character,
right?
Specifically. So usually when if I think about the question like, oh well, what fictional universe would you want to live in? It's usually really hard because most of them are like really awful places. Like I don't want to live in the Star Wars world. This like mass oppression and war. And it's like I don't want. And then like living in like a superhero world, there's always like villains like destroying cities. And it's like, but then I'm like, oh wait. Obviously, I want to live in the Pokemon world. I can make a living running around, catching Pokemon, battling trainers, and that's great. What a wonderful place to live in. You know, like every giant evil organization that tries always fails. So Team Plasma almost got there, but like, yeah, it seems like a great. So that's my choice.
I would go like with a video game, and I'd go something like Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah, that sounds very peaceful.
Because like there are monsters, but it's like a choice to battle if you want. You know, you can technically accomplish things without battling the monsters, but basically, you know, like the main character is running around trying to keep the town afloat and find like, you know, his or her partner or whatever, right? And so you just got to run your store or whatever it is and wait for somebody to come along and be like, hey, you want to get hitched and I'll keep you alive. And it's pretty cushy life.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. That's a really good answer.
I mean,
there's a lot of, it's tough. That's such a tough question. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I think I'd probably do I'd probably do My Neighbor Totoro. Just because I'd like to hang out with the Totoros.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah, that's such a fun movie. So yeah, what a great one.
Have you seen Grave of the Fireflies?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. This is a
deep cut
this
joke.
Is a kind of an ongoing, I don't know, joke, I would say. So like we had somebody on one time that we were talking about anime and Grave of the Fireflies came up.
Yeah.
And they're like, if you haven't seen it, you'll watch it once, and that's probably it.
I was like, yeah, you don't know me.
And
you're not the boss me. You're not my supervisor.
And you watched it.
And so then we bought it.
So we were at I think we were at Walmart picking up
Walmart.
photos or something, and she saw it and she's like, oh, Grave of the Fireflies, like I want to get this. And I was like, but you do remember like what you were told, right? Is like, we'll watch it once. I'm like, we could just rent it and save $15.
Nope.
And so instead we watched it and we both cried like through the whole thing.
The whole thing.
I've never felt worse in my life after watching that. It was it's like it's an incredibly done movie. It's a very good movie, but it does nothing but make you feel absolutely horrible and sad. And I'm thinking about it now. Like I'm thinking about very specific scenes in it that just made me so upset.
And you're just rooting for the kids the whole time, and there is no happy ending. None.
So not to spoil it, but if you join a Patreon, you get a copy of Grave of the Fireflies. We started buying them in bulk.
There's a lot of feel good Studio Ghibli, whatever Miyazaki movies. Go with those. Yeah.
But I recommend everybody watch it at least once. But when you're feeling not super sad and want to feel sad.
Yes. Otherwise you will break yourself.
If you're already feeling sad, you probably won't recover.
Yeah. I wouldn't even recommend watching it.
I don't know. There's just one of those things that I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like there are those things that it's not bad to experience it once, but like if you experience it multiple times, and then like it's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you're right. And then you can, and it's good to be able to like be a part of conversations. That kind of. So yeah, I would just say recommend it, but just prepare yourself.
So like if you want to know like what it's about and
just Google it. We don't have to.
Well, no, I was saying like, you know, if you want to be able to converse about it, then it's probably okay to watch it once. But like it's definitely not a must see thing. Like like you're saying. Like, so probably really like I'm not saying you should go watch it. It's not like a hey, go watch this on the weekend movie recommendation. But like it's like if you don't know and you want to know, then whatever, do what you want.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's do one more here.
Okay.
And let's see where does the wheel take us this time?
You really amped up the question.
I did. I revamped him here.
I know.
This. Have you ever had a moment where something happened that you simply cannot explain with logic or science?
I feel like I totally have an answer to this. Well, I remember as a kid seeing what I thought was a UFO, and as I remember it, I still don't really. I guess I don't have an explanation for it. I was just out camping once, and I remember seeing like it was like a circle of lights in the air. So not like a ring, but like a ring made up of like maybe like 8 lights, and then it would like disappear, and then it would show up over here, and then it would disappear, and it kept doing that. And I remember, and I was up by my dad and brothers were like, I don't know, getting firewood or something, and it was just me, and I was like, oh, whoa. and I don't really remember like a whole lot else from that age in my life because I was probably really young, but to this day I don't have any explanation for it. So it was a UFO. So there you go. That's my answer.
I like that. That's crazy.
That's much better than our UFO story where we didn't realize that SpaceX was sending off, satellites, and we were driving, or we live in Iowa, so it's relatively rural, and we were driving from like where we live out to like my parents' farm. And so we were in like real rural areas, and we looked up at the sky and we're like, that doesn't make sense that all these lights are perfectly aligned in the sky. And so we pulled over because it was like, I think this might be an alien invasion.
I've never felt so scared in my life.
Because it is perfect pitch dark. There's no one. There are no houses anywhere. Like we are in rural America.
It's just like a line of like lights, and they just kind of were all rising at the same.
We just pulled over like a bunch of idiots, and then we were like, oh, and
then
we Googled it,
and they're like, oh, they're just launching a bunch of satellites tonight.
It's a bunch of SpaceX.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but like I'm sure in the moment that's probably like. Wow, that's pretty cool.
And then I tried to take a picture of it, but it came out all blurry.
Yeah, so it didn't work. So anyway,
that was another joke back to
Oh yes, it was blurry. It looked like in 1995.
Yeah, it's just like shaky all over the place. Like.
I guess there's an explanation for why there's no good footage then.
Exactly.
Because it happens to us all.
I'm so terrified. You can't hold your camera steady.
So Rob, I know you wanted to close out with your rant, which will also, I think,
rant the week.
Give Jared a final question that we've got based on your rant, which is
so here's the thing. Like I really try not to complain a lot or like nitpick things. Like I don't
know about that.
Okay, I complain about everything because I'm just like a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
But like in the grand scheme of things, like I try to give like all the toy companies and everything the benefit of the doubt, right? I know everybody's trying to do their thing and their best. I mean, depending on who you are, like Hasbro, I love you. You supply my back room here, but like I know you're a corporation, you're out to make money. Like I get it, right? So I have had like very good luck with like quality control, like since I started collecting, and where I think over the last what is this 2026? So 5 years, I might have came across like 2 things that had QC issues out of like hundreds, thousands, right, of stuff I've collected. But I don't know what it is about this year specifically, but I feel like every company's like QC is like went way downhill.
Really?
And from my experience anyway, now everybody else could have a different experience. Like maybe it's just my time, I get hit with all of it. But I was really excited again, Spider-Man. I got the amazing Yamaguchi Rebel Tech, the black suit Spider-Man.
Oh, I've been waiting for mine to show up. Where the heck is it?
Yeah. Well, anyway. Mine came in and the wrist peg was smashed. And so the hand won't stay on.
Is smashed.
Yeah, like it's at like an angle. So instead of being a flat peg, it's like,
and they didn't include an extra.
And there's no extra pegs anymore in the amazing Yamaguchi figures. And so it's not like I have a bonus peg I can just swap out and call it good. And what got me specifically about this, because this was like back-to-back Yamaguchi figures. So I got the Harley Quinn, the one from the anime. I can't think of the anime.
Yeah. Yep.
But she came in,
the new one,
and it had a missing faceplate. Well, it had all the faceplates, but one was a duplicate. So it's like had 2 of the same, and
Oh
then
my goodness.
and then my Rebel Tech, my second Rebel Tech comes in of Spider-Man, and the wrist like is all messed up, and so
Well, and we talked last week about your sexy ice dogs. 2 of the you ordered 2, and both of them had like
QC issues, and I guess everybody's like had QC issues with. I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people.
So
had
in like
QC
the
issues
last
with these.
2 weeks alone, you've had 4 figures with a QC.
It's like almost
issue.
everything that has shown up, like in the
Wow.
last 2 weeks has had QC issues, and So my speculation is things are more expensive to manufacture, and working for a corporation is where I get some of this from.
They're trying to cut
companies
costs.
are looking for ways to be able to cut costs, keep the bottom line down, so they can continue to have the same profit margins while everything increases, while not trying to raise prices too much, because this is another one of my kind of rants here. But so I think quality controls went down in a lot of places, and I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see more QC issues. And maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, and I just am having the streak of bad luck.
Wow.
But like, I'd gladly pay an extra $2 to $5 for a figure if it means higher quality control, to where I don't have to then figure out how do I get another one that's an import, from wherever I get it from. And
So to turn it into a question for you, are you seeing the same things, or does this man just have all the bad
am
luck?
I just having a year of bad luck?
I get every so often like some QC stuff, but it's not like at the caliber you're having, and especially not like all hyper concentrated in the last couple like weeks or whatever. That's crazy. The last like major thing I had that was like a broken hand peg when I opened it, and that was like a third party, like unlicensed figure, so it wasn't even like like those figures are usually pretty great, but
yeah.
I feel like you typically see QC issues more and stuff like that anyway. So I don't know. I haven't been having the same issue, which I guess in a way is a good thing, that maybe it is just you, which I'm not happy that it is for you, because that sucks. But in the grand scheme of things, like, I guess that's good.
Right.
But I don't know. Like I guess I haven't. And I don't know, maybe we don't always open the same figures necessarily. I'm planning on getting that same Spider-Man. Wow.
So yeah, that's how the peg is shaped. There. So just, you can tell like it's squished in some way, like probably, I don't know how, but like, I don't know. I guess I don't know how it would have happened.
That's too bad. So
Yeah.
have you been able to like get a replacement, or?
I haven't yet. I submitted it so I got it from Hobby Ginky, because I would occasionally get things from them, and I
like Hobby
haven't
Ginky.
heard anything back from them yet. I've never had to submit anything with them, so I don't know their typical response time.
Okay.
But I've submitted something with them, so we'll see.
All right.
It's
Good
been a
luck.
couple days. Yeah, like I've never had problems with Hobby Ginky in the past, so like hopefully, but I've also, like I said, never had to submit a ticket. Like I've never had any issues, but hopefully it'll come through, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll get a new one or new peg. I don't know. I just buy hand pegs. If somebody had hand pegs for sale that were reliable and whatever, right? Like I know some people make them. I just don't know who.
Yeah, I bet you'd be able to get a hold of something like that, and that hopefully it's something it is just like a pop out the peg and switch it.
That's my hope.
That's too bad. That's actually something I'm really looking forward to.
I know. That was like my most. What I was most excited for, like so far this year, and I feel like I've got some cool stuff. But I was like, oh yeah, some new Spider-Man figure, right? Like,
yeah, because you don't have enough of those.
Because they don't have enough Spider-Man figures.
Never enough.
But I actually really like Amazing Yamaguchi, and I have a lot of their figures, and I've never had problems until this back-to-back, like with Harley Quinn in this one. So I don't know.
Are you going to the opening night for Spider-Man?
I'm gonna be in Hawaii when it comes out, so I'm hoping that we like maybe can catch it while we're there, which would be cool. But probably not. We might have to. So like I haven't one of the biggest things my girlfriend and I do together are see movies. We see so many movies, and like I was away when the Odyssey was coming out this weekend, so that's why I'm leaving at somewhat earlier tonight, because we're gonna finally go see IMAX Odyssey tonight. And so like it's crazy. Like 2 major movies in a row that we're gonna be late on. It's crazy. So potentially Spider-Man. I can't wait to see it though.
Very cool. Very
We
cool.
haven't seen the Odyssey yet.
We'll get there.
I kind of want to see it. I think it looks good.
We'll
but
get there. We'll get there.
So the thing. So again.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here because we got 4 minutes.
Okay,
So
okay.
you gotta.
We got
chill it
4
out.
men.
This is my last comment. Then you can do your stuff. I'm a sucker for any movie that has like real movie monsters, or like puppetry or anything like that, right? And then I saw that their troll is actually a real. It's like a puppet or whatever, right?
Right.
And so I'm
Cool.
like, I'm in. Like I'm cool.
Did you see The Mandalorian and Grogu yet?
I haven't seen that one yet
Mhm.
because
Well,
okay.
the whole movie is just like creature feature and
Okay.
animatronics and puppets, and there's like good looking CGI monsters, and there's stop motion in it. It's like if the movie is excelling at anything, it's that. I mean, I liked it very much, but that's like one of the coolest parts about the movie. It's just so many cool creatures.
I'm going to ruin your opinion of this one right now. But she does not like Star Wars.
I don't.
So-
It's a very hot take. I didn't watch it growing up, and I watched it as a child and watched it in chronological order. And
I
it
made
didn't-
the mistake.
It didn't work.
I said, "Do you want to watch the movies in chronological order or release order?" And she chose chronological, and I'm like, I should have done it the opposite. And
So
she
it
probably
It didn't hit. It did not hit.
So
Something tells me it wouldn't have been any different.
Probably
the
not,
other way.
but
So
I keep hoping. Like,
It's probably not. It's probably
well,
not.
you're not the only one. There's plenty of people that don't like Star Wars, even though I think that's totally sucks. But you're not the only one.
never talking to you again.
I know. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We got
Thank
your QR
you.
code. Do you want to just plug your socials here one more time?
Sure, yeah. If you ever want to find me, just find me on YouTube at Sirdork or Instagram Sirdork or anywhere you can search Sirdork. I'm probably there.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, and we will see you all next Tuesday.
And tell your mom I said hi.
Bye.